Welcome back, everyone. It's still December, and we're not done with this month yet, so I thought I'd come out here and say hello to the sheep. They're looking great. Fantastic. Hopefully they're going to be reproducing a lot more soon. So, that said, we still have some work to do before we turn the page, and I've got something brewing. I've got an interesting idea for what we're going to be doing and where we're going to be spending our efforts. So, if we look at the sugar beet, it's almost ready. Not quite yet. However, we do have a lot of sugar. I had a look at that, and it's just sitting there. So I'm a little concerned that once we pull out that sugar beet, that we're going to be over capacity. And it's not an ideal time to sell sugar, but considering, the problems we might have, I think I'm going to sell some of it. I need to generate some more funds because I have a plan. The good news is I checked the prices, and the best price today, which is not the best price, of the season, but best price today is right there. So I'm going to get a truck, and we're going to get that loaded up and brought over. And we'll sell that right away. So my next, one of my most important next purchases is obviously a harvester for the sugar beet. And I'm going to need it pretty soon. So we're going to try to generate a fair amount of money again today, and see what we can do. Where's my trailer? There it is. Let's back up. Now this guy's an auto loader, but he doesn't seem to work very well with certain things. So let's see how it performs. Otherwise, I can literally just pick them up and carry them over right next door. Just throw them and sell them. But that's, a little weird. Let's back up, and we'll load up what we can. Obviously, this is not a very big trailer, so oops. Not a very big trailer, so I honestly don't know exactly how much is in there. Pallet, number of pallets wise. So let's see. We'll back up a bit. Come on. Okay, that's working well. Is it going to load more, or is that it? Oh, I think that's all we can load at a time. So let's go over. Take a long drive, waste a lot of fuel, and we're gonna sell it. So that's 10 pallets. Let's see what we get for 10 pallets. Oops. Okay. We get 15,000 for 10 pallets. So that's pretty darn good, I think. Let's get another load. Ideally, in this episode, we're going to try to generate up to... Oops, that's a little too close. We're going to try to generate up to about 900,000. Because I'm going to need that much. All right, let's see. How much more do we have? Okay. It might be tricky to get to 900,000, but we'll see what we can do. I mentioned in the last episode that the money that we have really isn't much, considering what we've got planned. You're going to see what I mean by that. Won't be long before we're broke again. I don't know how many more we have in here. We're about to find out, I think. Oh boy, we got quite a bit. I think I need a bigger trailer for pallets. And I believe that's it. Yeah, given that we have a nice truck, I can do this, right? It's not that bumpy here. I could put in a little track there. Yeah, why don't we do that? Okay. So we generated just over 60 or 50 something thousand just from the sugar. And while we're here and we've got this thing loaded, let's load all these and let's get them to the spinnery. I think that's it. They aren't strapped down, but that's okay. I haven't really checked on the spinnery since we put it in here. We've got some fabric there, but doesn't look like much. I don't think we put much wool in it to start with, so that's probably why. Get that all loaded up in there. Okay, we've got only, that's really not much. You know, we're gonna have to pick up our game. I think once we get our cotton going, we'll be able to feed it at a much higher rate. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's head back. And we are going to, we have got some seeding to do. And given our current situation and wanting to expand, we need more money. So I'm going to take those fields, both of them. I gave it some thought. Both of those fields, and I think we're just going to put grass into them so that we can feed the BGA. So I'm going to leave this guy right here. I'm not going to park him for now because I think I'm going to use him again. But let's get going with the cedar. Oh, and the truck's in the way. Okay, let's get that moved. Guess this guy needs a place somewhere. Let's bring him around. I think ideally he should go in there. Maybe that that cultivator's a little too big. We should get that out of there and find a new spot for it. Well, let's park up here, our favorite spot when we don't know where to park stuff. There we go. We're out of the way. Okay, back at it. You'll notice that I did move the salad. Actually, you know, a little something else that I did. Jump out, I'll explain that. If you remember correctly, I had this turned the other way and it was difficult to get to the pallets. So given that we're using distribution from these two greenhouses, I really don't need to unload here. So it's still available, it's there, but in the meantime now our pallets are going to spawn here. Be a lot easier to manage, and I would like to get, you know, I don't want to be using super strength for everything all the time. We did talk about a telehandler, so maybe we'll you know, be able to pick up those pallets with properly, I guess. I did not notice until now that this tractor, oh my goodness, that is interesting. Steering wheel adjusts. That's fantastic. Door opens. Wow. The back window opens and closes. Nice. I really had not noticed that before. All right. Let's get some seed in. We're going to put some grass in there. And I don't know how long we'll leave grass in there, but I do want it for now. We'll be able to put something else in later. And grass, there we go. As usual, our headland and the handoff. I've done a little research, and you know, as far as generating silage, you know, you can ferment grass. That's one way to do it. But alternatively, you could also ferment corn, and you need a special harvester for that. All right, we're gonna let a worker take over, and that, as I was saying, the yield from corn, basically chopped corn, is much higher than grass is. So I think we'll need to get to that at some point, but the harvesters again are not cheap, and we need a special one for that, so we'll look into it. All right, so we've got $762,000, and we have a purchase coming up very soon. I need to find a bit more money somewhere. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I mean, well, you know, it's nice to have a little suspense, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so if you look at our current setup, we pretty much have filled out the majority of the farmable areas within our property. We do own all this, and that is it. You know, we've expanded pretty much, as you know, we can probably squeeze out a little bit more. That's not enough for us for the future. So we are going to add some land, and we are going to purchase this. As you can see, we are short still. I think I can make up this money, but I need to be careful because I also need to buy a harvester for our sugar beet, and that is going to be at least 100,000 to 120,000 itself. So yeah, we're going to be careful. Now, the good news is that we can take the wood. There's a lot of trees here, so if we buy this, we can turn around and do the same we did here, lease the large equipment to process the lumber and sell it, you know, to the sawmill, which is right next door. So that might be able to generate enough money for us to be able to get the harvester. But I'm really not crazy about starting the wood harvesting yet. I do want to get the property. I do want to start planning, but I have some other things on my mind that I want to take care of before we really dig in with the heavy equipment for removing all the trees to create some new fields. So yeah, I got to find this much money. Let's see what we can do. We've got some salad. We actually still have some strawberries. I found those at the back. So, you know, this is not a lot of salad. And let's see, when's the peak time to sell that? And our mixed salad, peak time to sell it is in March, which is not too far away. Max price is 3,600. It's currently at 3,639. So I think I need to get on that. Let's have a look down. Where is it? Where is our salad? There it is. And oh, it says it's November and December. This is interesting. Conflicting reports. So we are currently at 36. That's pretty much peak. So let's go sell that right away. That should generate us some money. I knew I was going to need this other trailer soon. Oops, where'd my oh yeah, right. Okay, I guess we're going to yeah, I guess we'll take this guy. You know what? We're going to bring the strawberries too. It's only one pallet. Doesn't matter what we get for it. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Not pretty, but it worked. Alright, let's go sell this, see what we can get for it. Short sleeves in December. Alright, let's see what we can get for this. Wow, those strawberries sure are slow to sell. $18,000. Guess what? We have enough. We have enough. All right, let's go purchase that. We just have to jump back into the dock area here. Whoa, watch out, buddy. Okay, let's go in and see about that property. It is done. We have our new property. That's exciting. Very exciting. I've got some plans. Got some ideas. Well, why don't we... You know, it's ours, so let's go drive on it. I think one of the first things we'll do is put in some kind of road system to get around. If I'm not mistaken, we can just come through here. And I think we'll probably try to put in a road in here. There we are. This is all ours. This whole area. Now we're going to do a couple of things in here. You know, again, in the spirit of supporting local development, we're going to build a few things for us as farmers, but also we're going to start the process of building a little bit more infrastructure, and we're going to try to help some people get off the ground with their local businesses. So, it's great news. Pretty big piece. It's probably as big as the one that we currently have. Now, again, there's no roads right now, so I think we've got to go up here. We'll get stuff built out. We'll get some roads put in. Oh, and there's our bridge. A bit of a steep... Yeah, that's okay. We can do it. Alright. So now our bank account is bottomed out again. Yeah, it's the way we roll, isn't it? I don't have enough money now for the harvester. So we're going to see what we can do. We still have a lot of sugar that needs to be processed. And aside from that, I think we've got some furniture up top that we can sell, but I don't think it's the right time to sell it, and that could be a big loss if we don't sell it at the right time. So I don't want to park here because I'm going to come through there with a harvester at some point. I do want to rearrange a few things, so we're going to do the old faithful again. We're just going to park out here for now. Alright, it's 4:15 in the afternoon. We're almost done with today's work. I think we'll finish the seeding grass over on that field. And we'll leave that one for tomorrow. You know, the nice thing about grass fields is, you know, besides the fact that they reproduce pretty quickly with very little maintenance, one of the things that I think is pretty interesting is that it looks nice. You know, it just looks like a nice grassy meadow. And I think for this field in particular, we weren't quite sure what we wanted to do with it. So, you know, we'll leave it at that for now. And it'll be here. The field will be here for future progress, I guess, if we need it. But in the meantime, it'll look like a nice grassy hill. I may or may not even harvest it. We'll see. We'll see. I know that we'll harvest this one for sure. And of course, there's the bigger one back there. Between the two, we should be able to feed that BGA pretty quickly. So I'm excited about that. All right. Okay, almost done. Yeah, almost done. We do have some honey. Let's check what the good time to sell honey is. And of course, we'll stay away from the actual hive. All right, honey. Peak is March. That's coming up pretty soon. That's 33.54 is a projected high. And we are currently at 31 if we sell here. If we do a quick sale right next to us, we're almost the same amount. We might do that. We might just sell the honey. It's coming in at a pretty good clip. We'll have more for later. So maybe we'll do that. We really need to get to that 120, 130,000 to get the sugar beet harvester. Okay, let's just do it. We'll sell the honey. We're still waiting for the field to be finished. I don't want to go to bed before that. Make sure all my windows are closed because I'm going to getting pretty close to the hive. Oh boy. That is not a good auto load. Most interesting. Let's see if I can get more on here. Oh, I'm gonna have to get out. I gotta be careful. That's terrible stacking. That's alright. And I did not get bit. Okay, everything's strapped down. Go sell this. And since this is our field, let's sneak through the back this way. We'll get what we get for it. Again, not prime selling time, but of course there's always one that doesn't sell. Ooh, that really wasn't much, was it? Okay, 26. We still got some work to do. Okay, that's enough of that. The lighting system I had installed a while back is working really well. It's starting to get dark. It is December. Alright, we're done. Time to put some equipment away. Oh, go this way, I guess. And then we'll take a break and have some dinner, get a good sleep, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it's a beautiful January. We have some snow in the forecast. I'm not quite sure when that's going to start, but yeah, I'm not sure what that means for us. Just so you're aware, because of the way that tomatoes come out a lot faster out of the greenhouse than lettuce does, the production here for mixed salad was always waiting on lettuce and always had tomatoes. So I've added some more production to it. So now we're doing some mixed salad as well as some tomato sauce. So we'll be getting 2 different types of pallets coming out of here. So we're going to leave that. I'm happy with that. We'll have to organize that as we need to. I would like to turn this shed here once we're finished with all of this herbicide in here. I'd like to turn it into storage for different pallets, different products that we make. Get everything all nice and centralized so that we can keep tabs on it a little bit better. Just right now it's scattered. We got furniture over here, eggs over there, you know, salads and sauce and sugar over there. Eventually we're going to want to, you know, be a little bit more strategic about how we store this stuff. So, and when we sell it and all that. All right, let's take a walk over. I have to get the seeder going on that field over there, put some grass in. But I want to see how my sugar beets are. We made a bit of money overnight, and that's not quite ready yet. So good news is we probably have another month before it's time to, we have to purchase our harvester. So that's good. The wool's starting to come in a little faster, so that's good. And let's see if we're getting reproduction yet. Yes, we are getting some. Sorry, I jumped off that pretty quick. We are getting some reproduction, so that is fantastic. Um, you know, when we're at full capacity on this pen, we'll be able to get a pretty steady flow of wool. Well, that's great. All right. What's next for today? Let us get going with some more seeding. We'll go and check our sugar situation as well. We might try to sell a bit more sugar depending on how much was created overnight. Oh, we're almost out of and seed. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a problem. So we have fertilizer, that's not a problem. But seed is a different story. So what are we going to do about that? I'm in a bit of a trap here, aren't I? I guess we'll have to go pick some up again. I hate going to pick up something like that. Yeah. Okay, I've got my trailer over there. Let's just go pick up. Let's go pick up some seed. I want to get the big truck and just get a ton of seed and store it in the silo, but I don't know how much that's going to cost. I'm a little worried about our money, so off we go. Off we go to get some seed. Okay, let's get a few pallets of seed. That van has not moved. I should really go check in on her. Let me deal with this. All right. No answer. That is strange. Strange, strange, strange. Oops. Unmentionables. Wait. Is that her place? Let's check here. No. Oh, who's that guy? Hello? Something smelly around here. Did she fall in? That's strange. Who's that? Is that cheese? Let's take that. Oh. There are collectibles on this map. Okay, not sure how I feel about that. I thought I saw a piece of cheese down there. I wasn't sure if it was a shadow or not, but And then there's one there. And that was 40,000 right there, just from these. Okay, I'm not sure. It feels weird to take that money. $20,000 brick of cheese that you can put in your hand. That seems strange to me. I think I might subtract that money. Doesn't seem right. Okay, well, apparently you can't auto-load these types of pallets. So, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Whoops. Okay. Still thinking about that toilet cheese. Interesting how there's a value to cheese that has fallen into a outhouse. Yeah, seems strange. Okay, so I didn't really pay attention to how many of those there were on the map. Trying to figure out if I could keep that money or not. I certainly need it, that's for sure. It's funny, I've spent a lot of hours on this map so far, and it's the first time I've noticed that. Still don't know what's up with Sylvia, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Put it in the comments below. Should I keep that money or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Seems strange. We're just gonna pull up right here. And we'll load up. We'll refill. There we go. We're ready to go. But that said, this has been a bit of a long episode, so we're going to wrap it for today. Huge progress. We have a whole new piece of property to deal with, and I'm excited about it. I've got some very cool plans for that. In the meantime, let's have a look over here. I think what I might do off camera, just to, you know, I don't like doing the same things over and over again on camera. I guess it can get boring at some point. But our grass is ready here. It's not as thick as I'd like it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to harvest this off camera and put it into our fermenter, make silage to get that whole production chain going. We need the money. So that's the plan. Once we've done this one and another month or two, we'll be able to use this grass and then possibly that grass that we're going to plant in the next episode. Nice. Sorghum is, where are we? 3-4. This is almost going to be ready for harvest soon as well. Maybe next month. We might have to deal with snow in the next episode.